This will be part two of teaching that I'm doing on what about the name Jesus. And the first thing I want to say about the name Jesus is that I understand that most people have been brought up to believe that this is the name, the original name of the Mashiach. And I've been a believer for many years, and I did not know that his name was not his name that he carried on the earth. Now, for those that don't know this and haven't done the research, I would encourage you to do the research, and you'll find this out to be the truth. It's a truth that a lot of people don't want to accept because it's hard for them to separate the name Jesus from the Savior that they've known all their life. If it's been in a length of time of them in knowing the Savior or the Mashiach. And I understand that. I understand the connection that you may have, the affection that you may have for that name. But the truth and the reality is that was never his name. Never was he was called the name Jesus. And the reasons for that are quite obvious if you do the research and study and understand that, first of all, the letter J is not in the Hebrew language. And actually the letter J is a new letter into the English alphabet. I say new, it was the last letter that was added into the English language, which came around the 17th century. And actually the first King James translation, which would be your 1611 King James Bible, most people not aware that you will not find the name Jesus in the original 1611 Bible. The reason for that is it wasn't being used then. It was being introduced into the English language, but it was not in a prominent use where that letter is found in an original 1611 King James Bible. In fact, I even have one that I've even done a short teaching on, showing you that you'll not find the letter J. And what you will find is the Latin version of the Mashiach's name, which is Jesus, which is translated from, or transliteration. It's really not even a transliteration or even a translation. It's just a carryover from the Greek word Iesus. And if you do a research and you look it up in your concordance, you'll find that if you look up the name Jesus, you'll find that it will refer you that it's to the Greek number 2424, and then it will give you the breakdown from the Greek word is Iesus, and the Latin form is Jesus. Now, anybody in there that has done any kind of research or study can understand this, that the scriptures, first of all, that the Mashiach or the Messiah was Hebrew, and he was given a Hebrew name, not a Greek name, nor was he given an English name, Jesus. And if you do your research, you'll find that the origin of the name Jesus or Jesus, it tells you that it's the origin of his name is Hebrew. So, with that said, that once you find this out, then you and I become responsible for what we do, knowledge that we have. Now, people say, well, what about those that have called upon the name Jesus, and you know that they're born again or born from above, have the spirit of Yahuwah? And because that was my situation, and all I can say to that is this: that Yahuwah, that speaks of his mercy, that shows that even he knew that the name would be hidden from us, the name that we're to call upon. But once you know the truth and the truth sets you free, then you're responsible to act upon what truth you've been revealed or evidence that you have to know the truth. And so now I call upon the name of Yahuwah, and I don't call upon the name Jesus because that is not his name. I hope this is helping you, and we're going to continue just short segments of this. This is part two, and I encourage you to listen and to be listen out for part three that we'll be doing. May you have a blessed and prosperous day in all you do, and I love you. Yahuwah loves you. Shalom.